Okay, hello everybody. Mav78 here. Another playthrough, first one on the new game. Really liking it. A few things. It's quite difficult. Obviously, new golf games generally are, mainly because it's just a few little intricacies that have changed. But the putting and stuff is quite tough. But we're getting used to it. I've won a few PGA Tour events on sort of medium settings. So it'll be the next step up will be the master setting then. So anyway, Knives Creek, Frank the Tank 13, Frankie Borrelli off 4Play Golf. Been listening to 4Play for the last couple of years, I think. Probably for the last 6 months, Frankie's been going on about this new course he's building, the course to render all other courses obsolete. So I'm looking forward to it. If the preview video is anything to go by, then I wish I could sell my courses that well, I gotta be honest. But it looked really nice. For a first course, it's outstanding, really. Not, obviously I haven't even played it yet, but generally first courses are pretty dodgy, but this one looks like it's been done really well. Could have been a veteran designer even. I don't know if I go that far, but well, we'll see. Let's have a look. Okay, first hole. Nice setting, nice autumn theme. Split fairway with a stream. I don't know if you can make it across there. Yeah, nice heroic first hole there. Push into the bunker. You can have an awkward angle, I think. Mildly difficult first hole with a bit of plenty of options. I will remind people who've watched before and any new people watching that I tend to approach these videos not solely, but from a real life point of view. I kind of, if I see something that's unrealistic, I point that out as well. I mean, we all know it's just a computer game, you can do what you want with it, but with architecture and all being a bit of a passion and stuff, I try and bring that side to it, which, you know, a lot of people just point out the game inside, you know. So it is sad, I know it's sad. It's that idea of, you know, you're never going to do this stuff in real life, so you can do it on a computer game, you've got all the tools and think you're a real life designer. I mean, you're not. I'm not. Just a dickhead who don't really know what he's doing, but it's part of the fun of it and it's a passion, so I don't care if people think I'm a loser. Yeah, it looks as if with a layup, you kind of hug this bunker on the right here. I think I would have preferred. I like the heroic shot to clear the creek there, but I quite like the idea of this being a proper two-shotter, with this, you know, being your kind of driving area. I think it might have worked pretty well. It works well anyway, but it would work quite well as that as well. So, but I'm gonna, with that wind, I'm gonna have a crack, because it's almost what the designer Frankie is asking you to do. So take the risk, clearing some trees, narrow gap. I don't know what to expect with these swings at the moment. I was doing pretty well, but they've all gone a bit askew again. Right, let's just try and get it fast so I don't. Really nice work there on the stream. Lovely. You even felt it in a bit of mist by the looks. It's not flowing, I will say that. You can change the flow rate on this water when you plant it, so it does look as if it's standing still stream, which obviously is not very realistic. Although in the background there, it does look like it's flowing, doesn't it? The effects on the grass and stuff, but it isn't. So that's something you can do. But like I said, really pernickety things. I mean, no, you're not going to notice it. You're not going to care. Nobody cares. Right, let's give it a crack. Well, fast is better than slow in it, so I might be alright. I shouldn't be alright now. That's good. Good baseball glove there. Catches everything. Pretty good work with the bunkering. There's a few uniformity issues close to the green. You see on the left side you've got that little bit of rough, and it doesn't really maintain a nice sort of width to the green all the way round, you know. Save this side, it kind of just flows straight into the bunker. But, you know, that's fine. I mean, again, being pernickety. I'm a big thing for uniformity, and if that right side there, the way it works, was the same left side, or vice versa, then happy days. But fairly big bunkers. Do they need to be that stretched that far out? As long as it keeps that style throughout the course, I haven't got an issue with it. I think if you've got bunkers at the front there, which is common, most miss-hit shots will come up short. But you've got that backstop at the back, which is kind of sort of a bit of a bailout. And I think if you would have had a bit more room for pin positions at the front there, then you could have stacked, like, you know, maybe 3 of the 4 pin positions could have gone at the front, so it brings that danger into play. That's not really, I suppose, if I'm with such a short shot, I think it's going to be, you know, it's quite straightforward. I think the settings I've got on are still pretty easy. I mean, he's telling me the distance I got to hit. I've got to take into account the fast and slow side of it, I think, because I've hit a few spot on and they've gone flying past. So I think as you play the harder courses, then it exasperates that more. So I'm still getting a bit used to it, but
this one's tracking. I
quite like the fact that I can, nice with the short putts, they are quite hard to, you know, do it really quick, but you can pull it back and sort of snap it. You haven't got to worry about the follow through on a putt, I don't think. I don't think you can go mental with it and push it really fast, but okay, totally penal hole, easy layup, short, fairly short. Nice setting though. I like the tree-lined, straight-up fairway. I think it's caught in between being it's almost like the wrong length, you know. If it was is it a third at Pebble, 3rd or 4th at Pebble with that short? It narrows up the closer to the green you get. I think if this was a drivable par 4, it'd be brilliant. I really like it, but all flowing off at the sides, that's fine, as long as it's going somewhere, which is into the bunker. I like the green complex. I like everything about it. I just think the length is wrong. It's like, well, what's my challenge here? I've just hit my drive into an open area, and now I got to pitch on. Slow that was. It can't be that easy. I'm 30 foot away with a wedge. Yeah, I think they're on slightly fast because I hit that pretty good.
There's a 6-foot putt. This putt's going. Boom, there's your par. Teeing it up on the 3rd.
Solid first 2 holes. It should be called butter knives out. That's really cool though. And it's really in play too. Is there any advantage to go on either side? I think it's going to be a layup hole anyway, isn't it? Although I got a new 3-wood now, so I might be able to 276 from the top of the bunker. No, I don't think so. It's the safest side to lay up.
Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do.
I'm meant to land that side, but I'll do.
Second shot on the 3rd.
Oh, I like this. This is unique. You throw anything unique at me and you got me. As Imagine with God, how many golf courses have been released on this game? Thousands, and to still do unique things. That's kind of my sort of mantra, is to try and make every hole different. I don't find it that hard because I just kind of follow, like I said, I always just follow the terrain, and the terrain's never going to be repetitive really, unless it's quite flat. So, and sometimes they're monstrosities, sometimes you get a good one, but usually they're monstrosities. But I don't know if you could get to the green. What? Yeah, it's just a tricky shot really. Okay, what am I doing? Just gonna lay up. Right, okay, the further you can go right,
This is what our third shot's looking like.
right, it looks as if the further you can lay up over here, higher ground, you get a better view of the green. Obviously I'm down in this pit, I didn't really look where I was hitting it, and now I'm down in this little pit, so looks like a bit of thought went into that. 16-1. I don't know if the wind, how much the wind's affecting pitches at the moment, so I'm just kind of giving it a little bit like the last game. Very slow. Uh-oh. That deserves to go down there.
This one's 8 feet. Use a little bit more power, I think. Good luck here. This is for par.
Uh-oh. Oh.
All right, well done.
I'm finding on here that leaving the pin in is saving me quite a bit.
Right,
So I might start doing it in real life. I think Bryson said that the pin in is scientifically better, more chance of going in. Fourth hole, we got the island green and the waterfall already coming in. Having to show off already, look. Very round green, very big round green. It's okay though. I think if it was a bit smaller, the whole complex, the bunker, the green, it would be a lot more difficult. It's kind of, I don't know, I suppose if you tuck some pins over here it becomes a different challenge completely, but it's okay though. Say no issues. It's a straight up hole. There's no calamities. Let's have a look at this waterfall. I'm a little bit confused where it's coming from. It seems to be going under the green complex a little bit there. Yeah, being panicky again, I would have maybe moved it a little bit to the right and possibly put this fencing you can use, like grid fencing. If you'd have maybe put that where lift the rocks up slightly, put the grid there, which is a useful tool. Again, designers getting inventive with it. It looks like it's coming out to somewhere then. It's kind of just seeping out the rocks there a little bit. Although I can't. I haven't gone in very close. I don't know. I think like I said, it's just where it is probably not great and where it's coming from. But as a feature, that's fine.
Too much club, maybe. Okay, ended up nice and safe. Still a little work to do, though.
I like the way the green came round then. I can see what you're trying to do now. You've got to play over the bunker to get the board to feed round to the pin position. So, yeah, I can see what you were trying to do there. That's pretty cool. I would say if I'm saying something that's you don't agree with, I mean, comment in the section to put me right, but it is kind of subjective because I don't know what the designer's trying to achieve, and unless you play a course over and over, 3 or 4 times, then you're never, gonna grasp it on one play. I get that same issue in my courses. If I've entered contests and then you're going through the notes and they're telling you things, you're like, yeah, well that was the point. That was what I was trying to achieve. It's quite frustrating. So take what I say with a pinch of salt. Anyway, I mean it's all good fun. This is better, much better bunker in there. You see what I'm saying with the uniformity? There's no fairway coming across the bunker, and it's all got, you know. Yeah, really nice. Nice setting uphill. Fairly straightforward again. As a par 4.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I can see the undulations are coming into it a lot with that last green, where you're using undulations more, so they're kind of hidden a little bit unless you pay more attention, that I'm obviously not doing. Suddenly gone from massive greens to really small green with a 7 iron. Okay.
We can get a kick left, it'd be nice. Well, missed the green there on.
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. I've run straight off the back there. I think if the green was more receptive, so it was more front to back, then it would have been a bit more forgiving, I guess. But I've hit not a bad shot there, and I've rolled off, and I think I would have rolled off wherever I landed, because you've got it sloping from the front to back all the way. It's not like flat at the front, and then if you overdo that shot, and fair enough, you roll through. It's just pretty much, I suppose, is the one thing you'd look at is this is where my settings are messed up again. Hang on, can't do it. There is an upslope there just over the bunker, so maybe that was the idea. He wants you to throw into that upslope, and that'll slow it down. But see the way it's running off at the back there for such a. Again, if it was a big green, fine. If you overdo it, you get punished. But and again, uniformity. All the greens have been pretty big complexes, and suddenly you've gone to this tiny one. Should have stuck with a sandwich.
Wouldn't it be nice to save par here?
Shit. That's the one that's getting me every time I miss a putt. I just
pop in the bogey and we'll move on.
snap at it.
This putt's tracking.
Oh no.
That's about 5 feet.
Sort of a random set of bridges over here, Frankie. What's this all about? Set up for a festival or something over there, is it? I was hoping it would reveal something exciting then, but good firm to fast. They're pretty firm. They're, you know, rolling out nice. There's nothing that can, believe it or not, that can ruin a golf course. You get like hard slow or something like that. Soft. I suppose you can get soft fast, but. This is more like it, Frankie. It's Pine Valley, isn't it? Okay. This is a lovely hole, mate. I'll give you that. Looking at the angle to the green, I don't know. Coming from this angle is probably your best angle. You could have maybe lifted it up so it pushes you into the water or something, maybe. Or even a bunker that, you know, the what you've got there wrapping around here more. So if I play to this pocket, give me that angle. I suppose this side does that, doesn't it? It pushes you away from the hole. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just shouting things out to probably trying to sound knowledgeable.
And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. And here's our second shot on the 7th.
I might get there actually with this. Yeah, bunker left, so I can't bail out. Playing back across the green into the water. Everything's kind of flowing towards the water, which is fine. I mean, it's you've got your bunker here, so there's a challenge to get over there. But I tend to, with these water holes, when they frame the green, I like to lift up the side closest to the water. So yeah, a bit like the hole you had, the par 3 back there. If you want to get the ball to feed around to the left, then you've got to play close to the water to get it to do that sort of thing. Goes with bunkering as well. It's you know, it's a bit of a trick, I suppose, but oh, really nice, mate. I got to be honest, it's really good aesthetically. And I noticed your mowing line on this one as well. That's more like it. There used to be you used to be able to move the camera around where you wanted, and suddenly I can't. I can move it back, but I can't go forward anywhere. So I need to have a look at that. Maybe it's locked or something. But yeah, you can see the mowing line there. It goes, you know, it's not perfect, but it goes round as if it's all blended nicely. Again, uniformity is really good with the bunker there. So that's in the water.
Oh no, hit me in the water.
Drop me fair. Okay, I'll do.
This one's your 4th shot.
Maybe they finally sorted the drop zones out here with the hazards. Because before I'd be over in the trees somewhere, and or play it again. When this is, you know, where it goes in is where you can drop. It's such a big improvement, this game. I would even be playing it one day, and I can see it already aesthetically. I mean, even the rough just ahead of me there, you can see that fluffy rough. We've been aching for that for ages. The designer is so much more variation in it now. Just some little things you can get creative with it. If I've got like a certain kind of bridge and I can tilt it all the way around, and you can use that to create anything really, on the course. Any objects that come into the game will fit, as long as we can rotate them and tilt them, we'll figure out things, aesthetically anyway. The bunkers are 10 times better, just the lip and the fact it also it sort of auto grades it for you. The work around the lake is really good. Looking back from the green, definitely really, really nice. I would say if you'd have dropped the tee complex a little bit, you would see all that off the tee as well, so maybe keep that in mind if you ever remaster this bad boy.
Okay, out of the bunker, that's our first hurdle. Let's deal with this putt. And this will save your par.
Oh. 2 over.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 2 over for the round.
I think I might run out of fairway here, but
Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power.
John liked it. I don't know why.
Yeah, let's make this a short stay at the beach.
I'm glad they kept John. I like Rich Beam and the other guy. Australian guy. Does the European tour. Wayne Grady, is it? No, it's not Wayne Grady, it's the other one. Oh, I'm all over the place at the moment.
That was a good one. Okay, here's a chance to get down to 1 over par.
Get in. I would say, mate, the last 3 holes have been really, really good. Oh, come on, I was in all the way. Really, really good designs. Usually fine courses go downhill because you're sort of doing your design, you're playing it over and over. The first hole with my courses is always the best hole because I'm playing, you know, I'm getting to see it all the time and make improvements. And then it kind of, if you're not careful, your back holes, you know, your back nine can fizzle out a little bit.
Swing that feel as clean as I know you can.
This is going downhill rapidly. Yeah, it's you can even get a little almost boardy, of course. You've got to do all the little fiddly things, which is why with the new design, and a lot of that is a lot of them aged. Certainly with the splines and the planting, you haven't got to mess around planting grass everywhere now. You can kind of just do a spline and it's done. The more they can add them, the more you can get designs done quicker. And they'll be better because mine sometimes I'm not feeling the course and feeling it's doing very well, you know, and doing very well with it, so you kind of rush it then. Come on, get up. Oh,
never like leaving those short.
I was lucky and all. I've never I've broke pads in my time, don't get me wrong, on FIFA and stuff, but the last day playing this, the times I wanted to launch my pad through the telly. Yeah, another good hole. I thought I could get over that, and I can't, even with a 7-mile-an-hour wind. Slow this time. Got away with it.
Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. All right, let's put this in the hole. Pull down to birdie and sprint to the next hole.
Too hard. No.
This hole is a par 4. It's not all that lengthy.
Oh. Right, this is more knives out, I think. What am I supposed to do with this? Put some shape on it, eh? Or go for it, maybe that's what you're saying. Don't be a pussy. Yeah, good. I'm not sure about the layup, that might be a bit extreme. But here, if I try and go for that and get close, I'm probably gonna hit these trees, come down here, and then well, that as well. I got a nice sloping line, bunkers to go over, so I can't just pump one up there and run it up if I'm in the heavy stuff. That's good. I don't know what to expect here. Pretty good.
Here's our second shot on the 12th. Play. This putt to take you down to 1 over. It's getting there.
Ah, I thought I had that. This course has picked up from the first few holes. Again, maybe that second hole was to ease you in. It was, you know, yeah, it was a nice easy hole and help you along, and then it toughens up a bit. But this is a lovely design. The more I hug the water, really, and if I bail, I'm over there, so which I'll probably bail, certainly with that wind.
Oh, this one's fucking.
Yeah, wow, crikey Moses.
You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep.
I'm not even risking that. Screw it. Take my medicine.
This approach is heading left.
Yeah, I've been listening to Foreplay for a while now. I said a few years possibly. It's really good if you're into golf, real life as well as you know, games. You should listen to it. It's really good, good fun.
Here's a 13-footer. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. Here is the bogey putt.
What are you doing?
A bit too much power into that putt. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. And that will drop.
Another really nice looking hole. Lovely rock work. Really nice. I think you've got a bit of a gift for it, Frankie, by the looks. For a first time designer, that's really good.
Come on, give us a kick to the left.
No, I was listening to Foreplay a few months ago, and they mentioned Canuck. One of his videos, Frankie be watching one of these videos, and I think they hooked up and he gave him some help and stuff. But I actually put on the forums because I listened to that episode, and I put up as Canuck. This Canuck realised they're talking about his videos on Foreplay. It was pretty cool because this. I was hoping that with regards to this game over the years that they kind of get into it a bit because of the designer and obviously there's no Tiger now and they never really mention it, but I think the fact that it just shows with the fanboy kind of thing that not that they're just fanboys, but because the name PGA is attached, suddenly, you know, it clicks to people. This is going to be something, you know, at least pretty good. It's, you know, it's not just some sort of independent golf game that's a load of cack or whatever. And yeah, they haven't stopped talking about it since then, really.
This would take your score to 3 over if you get this.
Pushed out of it. No. One down, 3 to go.
Birdie on that one, nice.
No, everything that golf needs, I think, it's. I mean, clubs are still stuffy, and you've still got that old brigade when you're at clubs. But I think when I look at what golf could be in, you know, 50 years' time, even the youngsters coming into the game now, hopefully they keep the manners and the etiquette, but they bring, you know, it's a sport, man. Just you know, if you, I don't know, just jazz it up a little bit. You know, let's have more fun with it. Courses need to be more fun as well. You play these members courses, and they're all, you know, the green complexes are just. Everything's cut rough, so your ball rolls to the edge of the green, and that's it. It stops. Shave them down, man. Get the ball rolling off the green. Start getting the, you know, the old links game playing again. The putter off the green and stuff. It's, you know, stop treating it like it's so intense with it. You know, all these competitions they play at clubs and all every weekend. The course has got to be set up easy and set up. I'm waffling now, and I set up to the members' liking. Christ, enjoy the game, man. Stop getting so bloody. It's a recreation at the end of the day. That's gone as well, I know.
Here we go. Let's save par on this.
I feel the last few holes, there's not, you know, the first few, there was a few issues. I thought, oh, we're gonna, you know, we'll have a field day with this. But I gotta say, the last, although I've been playing it a little bit more, not focusing too much on the other stuff. I will say I haven't seen anything that sort of caught my eye that I really needed to comment on, or a putt. This is more like it. Downhill island green, always tough. Beautiful backdrop. That's really, really, really nice. Got 3 wheelies out of me. That is so nice.
I've seen you swing.
because I've been hitting everything fast. Now I'm trying to slow him down, and I'm hitting him slow.
Oops, that one went bye-bye. And this is around the 190 mark.
Don't go in the water, no. Oh god, wrong club anyway. Okay, let's have another go.
Here's your fifth.
Just like real life.
Nice approach. Good stuff. Here's an 11-footer. All right. Solid putt. Okay, careful of the headwind.
Okay, 18th hole, real bad round. Sorry, Frankie, I couldn't do your course justice, but I'm impressed, mate. Yeah, not so sure about this hole. I can see what you're doing. I think you said about an island fairway. Did you mention that on the thing? Yeah, it's okay. I maybe would have put the bridges out of the line of play, possibly.
Nice swing.
The closer you go to the water, the closer to the green you are. So I might be able to get there with that shot.
Time for our second shot here on number 18.
No, don't think so. Nice setting for the clubhouse. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
This one made a wrong turn, heading to the rough. And this one is for the birdie. Unlucky.
Yeah, so that's that. Sorry I couldn't do your course justice, Frankie. It's certainly a tough course. Did I make any birdies? Yeah, a couple. Yeah, it's a tough course. I love from about the fourth or fifth hole onwards. It really improved. It had a few uniformity things. Some of the bunkers on some holes are, you know, it's not the same style throughout. Some of the greens are maybe a bit big. Some one in particular maybe a bit small. But like I said, it's your golf course, and that's how you've set it up. So yeah, I'll give my 2 pence worth. I enjoyed the course, and for a first time, it's one of the best I've played for a first timer. How do I go about giving you I'll favourite it and the usual rate, 5-star. Look forward to your next one, mate. Bye everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, Golf and Stuff on YouTube, and the Facebook group PS4 community, PJ Tour 2K1, the golf club community, PS4 users, something like that. You'll see it. We've got like 6,000 members now. It's pretty cool. So anyway, take care. Bye.